Hello, students and parents. Welcome to Mrs. Rue's first grade class, and thank you for watching my back to school night presentation. I'm excited for the school year and to meet you on Thursday at 5:45. Please make sure you meet in the multi beforehand to listen to Mrs. Peterson. This is my 13th year teaching first grade, 12 of which were at Blue Oaks. My husband and I have 3 children. My daughter Annalise is going to be starting 6th grade at Chilton, and our boys Ethan and Aiden are starting 3rd in TK at Blue Oaks. When I'm not teaching, I love reading on my Kindle and playing with my family and friends. I also love to dance, sing, and eat sushi. The gates open in the morning at 8:25, and children can play until the first bell at 8:37. Our day in the classroom starts at 8:40. Our class schedule will mostly be the same every day with the exception of our specials. We have math in the morning, language arts and writers workshop after snack recess, and we have guided reading centers after lunch. Science, social studies, and art are on the days we don't have PE, which PE is on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Please have your children wear athletic shoes on those days. Music is on Tuesday and library day is on Wednesday. Please make sure your child brings his or her book back each week so they're able to get a new book. Technology time will be on Fridays and integrated throughout the week, and students are dismissed early release on Mondays at 1:43, but all other days dismissal is at 2:56. Communications is important. I communicate class news through a weekly newsletter, which will be emailed to you on Fridays. This has all the important dates and curriculum notes. There will be a blue homework folder that goes home and back to school daily. This will have important notices from the office and will also be used for returning nightly homework. You can also send me a note in the folder with any questions or call, but email is my preferred method of communication. Our language arts curriculum is benchmark advanced. Each story focuses on comprehension, phonics, grammar, vocabulary, oral language, and spelling. These stories also incorporate science and social studies standards. We have a new writing program this year, which is Lucy Calkins' Units of Study, and I'm very excited to use it. We will write in all 3 genres and use mentor text to develop our writing. In math, we use Houghton Mifflin, Harcourt, and learn to be great problem solvers and think about math on a deeper level. On to science. In science, we use mystery science, which is aligned with the next-gen science standards. We study life science, earth, space, physical science, and engineering through hands-on exploration. In social studies, we use Scott Forsman core curriculum, which focuses on family, community, and geography. Homework reinforces what has been taught in class and is given Monday through Thursday. Students will have a reading folder which comes home daily once we start reading groups, which usually takes about 4 weeks to get assessments done and to train the students to work independently. Inside the reading folder will be a good fit book. They should read this book, and we ask you to please sign and return the reading log and folder daily. If you see the same book come home in the folder, please reread it or read a book from home. There will also be sight words in the folder to practice for automaticity. Math homework will be sent home daily as well and is due the next day. It's a 2-sided math sheet, but the remembering side is optional. Students are required to do the homework side, which is the concept we learned in class. My expectation is that math homework is done neatly, checked by a parent, and turned in on time. In the middle of each trimester, students will receive a progress report. At the end of each trimester, students receive a report card. Parent-teacher conferences will be in November, and I will email you the link to sign up as it gets closer. Assessment portfolios will come home with progress reports and report cards. All the assessments for the trimester will be housed in this binder. These are the binders we asked you to provide, and they will be returned to you at the end of the year. Our specials, we have library, and we visit weekly. As stated before, in Chromebooks, we're producers of technology through the use of Google Slides and tools, and we also focus on digital citizenship and how to stay safe online. In PE, we visit with a PE teacher twice a week, and also the first grade teachers teach a PE lesson once a week. We ask that you wear appropriate shoes on those days. And music is we visit once a week with Miss G. We ask you to go online and read through the Blue Oaks Handbook. To sign in on campus whenever you're on. Drop off at the gate is appreciated. And if you'd like to come and stay on campus, we do ask you to go to the office and sign in there. No birthday invitations or thank you notes, please, as this often makes feelings hurt. We will provide an optional class directory for those type of things. Birthday treats are welcome. We will distribute them at morning recess. Healthy treats are encouraged. At this time, we don't have any food allergies, but often nut allergies come when we're getting new students, so please try to steer clear of anything with nuts. If you're going to be out of school for 5 or more consecutive days, we do ask you to do an independent study. That way you stay up to date on our curriculum. We are PBIS, Positive Behavior Supports. On this slide, you'll see the rules we expect all students to follow: be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. We reinforce those rules with positive recognition with bear hugs. We also choose one of those bear hugs from each class to spin the bear hug wheel each week. And per month, we choose 15 students from the Bear Hug jar to go to the shop at the Bear Hug store. Students are also acknowledged for exemplifying our 6 pillars of character: respect, responsibility, caring, fairness, citizenship, and trustworthiness. We have a progressive discipline plan, which goes from staff handling with warnings, reteaching, to level 2 majors and illegal violations. I don't expect to have any of those, but this is just for your information. Our classroom rules and behavior plan. Our rules in class are: listen with your eyes, raise your hand, stay in your space, change tasks quickly and quietly, and stay on task. The ways we positively reinforce these are with lots of verbal praise, with a punch card that they can then redeem for privileges in class like stinky feet and homework pass. We also pass out lots of bear hugs, and we use a clip-up system to reinforce positive choices. And if we have a negative choice, then we can come back from that. We also have progressive consequences. So first, I give a warning, which is usually clipped down to yellow, and then would be a clip down to orange. When they get down to red, they do lose a recess, and they do a reflection sheet for that. You would see that come home. And if it becomes a habitual thing, I would contact you or do a discipline referral form. And I hope never to, but then the next step would be office referrals. As far as parent participation, we love to have parents in the classroom. We do start our classroom volunteers around mid-September, once our classroom is running smoothly and we have more independent time that we've built in. Reading docents are a great way to help out on a one-on-one basis during our reading center time. We also have prep-up materials if that's what you prefer, and a schedule will be made once I send out the sign-up in a week or so. We also are in need of a room parent. This person is mostly an organizer, can be done from home, great working parent job. They don't have to come into the parties, but you can if you'd like. They're mostly just the organizing of all those elements. PTC rep is a great way to be informed from your parent-teacher club and also to report back to our students. We would love 2 art docents. I do ask for 2 because there are a lot of bodies, and often 2 people can cover more ground than 1 can. So I'd love 2 art docents. Pencil bags are a great end of the day Friday activity. We just ask you to come in, sharpen all the pencil. Each student gets 5 pencils for themselves, and we ask you to sharpen those, and they get a little treat if they had all 5 and they kept them safe. We also have field trip chaperones and seasonal parties where parents can participate, and we have very special reader sign up where you would come in and read a story to the students. This is our volunteer policy. We love volunteers at Blue Oaks, but if you're going to be a regular scheduled or anyone interested in attending field trips, you must be fingerprinted through RCSD and have an up-to-date TB test on file. Please see the office if you have any questions. Our PTC membership is greatly encouraged. The more of us that participate and are involved, the better our school runs, and the more our students receive from those events and fundraisers. We bought Apple TVs and big flat screen TVs in all the classrooms last year, all due to our PTC and their wonderful efforts. The PTC holds monthly meetings where childcare is provided for school-age children. Our field trips that we have tentatively planned, we have a Wild Thing exotic animal shelter. They come to us on campus. We go to a visual performing arts experience in the winter, and Folsom Zoo in spring with hatching ducklings. PTC pays a little bit towards those field trips, and any additional donations will be requested as needed. Please make sure that you grab a free and reduced lunch application and turn that in as soon as possible if you should want to. And thank you so much for listening to me. This is my first Screencastify, and I'm so excited to see you guys in person. I'll see you on Thursday.